I announce your justice in the assembly. I do not restrain my lips. Welcome to a word of hope for Tuesday of the 29th week in ordinary time. My name is Father Brendan Curran, Dominican promoter for justice and peace for North America, joining you from Chiquinquirá, Colombia, at the site of the Basilica of Our Lady of the Rosary, a Dominican ministry of the Friars of the province of Colombia, the third largest province of friars in the whole world. As I reflect on today's passage of Psalm 40, I announce the voice of justice. I do not restrain my lips. Sadly, tragically, I must go all the way north to Laura, a tamale salesperson who sets up her booth every day on 47th Street in Chicago's South Side. Laura sells her tamales beginning at 6 o'clock in the morning in order to make her family get through school, her kids, to have support. A few weeks ago, Laura was surprised and surrounded by federal agents who plucked her up right from the booth, leaving her food, leaving her table abandoned, and separating her from her kids. She was now later deported to Mexico. I announce the voice of justice in the assembly. I do not restrain my lips. The words of the psalmist, Psalm 40, ring and sting a bit of bitterness in reminding us that all through generations, countless people have found those passages to be a source of inspiration and a source of truth. I'm reminded that the story of Laura does not end there. It's not just simply an abandoned booth and a separated family. The neighbors dug deep. Friends and loved ones she knew over the years selling her tamales decided to pick up the effort, and beginning the next day began to sell tamales themselves to carry on her legacy. And they in turn have sold every tamale to help support Laura and her family. Every dollar sent to Laura and her family so that they could make a sense of wholeness in the midst of this tragedy. What violence did Laura commit? What threat does she have on our society? Her neighbors speak out and proclaim that truth that inspire me today. I announced your voice of justice in the assembly. I did not restrain my lips. May we always see the face of Christ in one another and remember to dig deep and proclaim God's truth each and every day.